Hello, hello, hello. Happy belated Christmas if you're watching this in December. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that. 5 seconds in and I'm already getting myself cancelled. Off to a great start. I'm here today to discuss things I noticed that I've never heard anyone else point out, but statistically speaking, I can't be the only one who thinks that. Or in short, this video is called I Can't Be the Only One Who Thinks This. Because I know there's people out there who think their toilet seat has a face on it. Oh God, I just realised something. If this is the first of my videos you've ever seen, you're going to think I'm a total weirdo because I'm talking about toilets with faces on. Well, ding 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 ding. You're absolutely right in thinking that, and all I can say to you is buckle in. It doesn't get better from here, sunshine. But seriously, there are bloody eyes on that toilet seat. Staying on the topic of une salle de bains, well, not directly, we're talking about une maison as a whole here. If you could be any household object, which one would you be? And not just that, which would be the worst possible one? God, all these questions are bringing back trauma from all those horrendous Year 5 English tests. Speaking of trauma, I reckon it would absolutely suck to be a bathroom mirror. And I don't think I have to explain why. Yeah, that or maybe a bar of soap. If you're a germphobe like me, actively being rubbed against dirty surfaces like a gardener's mucky hands or his uncle's filthy toes is, not ideal. Please don't take that out of context. Nobody wants that. Another funny thing is that we often personify Britain. I mean, that's literally why this infamous picture of the so-called Lady Britannia exists. We've been doing it for decades. Personifying, I mean. It's you making those jokes there, not me, Bab. But let's look at this picture here. Now, this is Great Britain, not to be confused with the UK. They're two extremely different things. Sorta. What shapes do you see? Because, as I said before, we like to personify this island. A lot of people think that this eastern region over here looks like a face. I mean, I see it. Many people reckon the West Country's a leg, or an arm. Don't know why we'd be reaching out to the Americas, really. Seems like a poor choice if you ask me. But, no offence to the West Country when I say this, I just feel like the West Country doesn't have enough density and structural integrity to support the whole of England, Wales and most of Scotland. Therefore it can't possibly be a leg. After all, could you balance trillions of tons of pure land on a leg that's only about 700 miles long? Didn't think so. Guys, I did the maths. That's more or less the equivalent of balancing a neutron star on your own leg, I think. It's simply not possible. You'd break your Cornwall. And it doesn't even have fingers, so how the hell anyone thinks that's an arm is a mystery to me. Personally, I think this northern bit where England and Scotland join is like Britain's neck. And I've always thought this islandy bit of Scotland is just a very snazzy hairdo. Heck, I can almost make out the Welsh Red Dragon in the outline of Wales. But the West Country? Oh, good Lord, that's something we're going to fall out over. And it's got nothing to do with the red and white roses. Not even scones and whether it's jam first, cream second, or cream first, jam second. Also, can we just talk about how similar this visual is to the flag of Cornwall? Like, look at that. It was meant to be. No, this one's because I have some, strong opinions involving the outline of the West Country. So, remember when I said so-called Lady Britannia? Probably not, but here's a clip of me saying that. So-called Lady Britannia. Yeah, I did that on purpose. You see, lately, I can't help but think that the West Country is, how do I word this? Should I just show you the meme I made about it the other day? What do you mean I'm not showing you the full thing? Sure I am. We never speak of this again. Moving on from that, I've heard many people share this one, what do you even call it? Hypothesis? I don't know, but wait, phenomenon. That's the word I was looking for. I've heard countless people describing this weird phenomenon where they have a dream, then it randomly, unpredictably happens shortly after. Now, the weird thing is, almost everyone who's told me about this happening to them specifically state that it happens around 2 weeks after the dream. I mean, that's slightly peculiar, I guess. But you see, this isn't really that surprising. Let me explain. Say for example, a bloke, let's call him Todd. Now Todd, he's our case study. Our lab rat, if you will. No pressure, Todd. Anyway, it's the middle of November. His birthday's in more or less 2 weeks. Todd goes to sleep that night and has a dream about his birthday, where he opens a present and gets, I don't know, magic 8 ball. Follow along with me, will you? I'm trying. Now 2 weeks pass and, oh look, it's Todd's birthday, way, happy birthday Todd, etc, etc. Sure enough, when Todd opens one of his presents, he's not only seated in the exact same position as in the dream, but he opens the present and, no way, it's a magic 8 ball, who could have predicted it? But actually, pretty much anyone who knows Todd could have anticipated it, including himself. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were all at least a little bemused. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, but obviously Todd's family or friends or whoever would have known he was getting a magic 8 ball for his birthday because they were literally the ones who bought it for him. Well, yeah. But also this entire situation is extremely predictable. Firstly, a magic 8 ball is just so specific. If Todd had some kind of weird fetish for magic 8 balls, well, first of all, I'd tell him to seek psychiatric help. But secondly, if it's something he often fantasised about, having a dream about it isn't actually that unusual, and his family and friends buying him a magic 8 ball also wouldn't be that unusual. Plus, on the off chance that buying magic 8 balls is some weird tradition or inside joke in his family, it's practically inevitable. Ugh, I just ate a really bitter chocolate. Ugh. Continue. So, no. Todd is not a fortune teller. Todd cannot see the future. And if this happens to you, it's not a sign. Well, technically it is. Basically, having a dream that comes true shortly after just really isn't that unusual, nor a cause for celebration. I mean, you could celebrate the fact that your brain is nice and healthy, more or less, and can make accurate predictions about the near future based on environmental and social cues. But why would you do that? Also, I don't think I've ever had a dream like that. So how do I know all the people who tell me about this happening to them aren't just blatantly lying to my face? Kidding, I'm not that much of a dolt. Sure, I've been told I'm an idiot many times before, but only an idiot would carry on recording the video from here instead of just ending the video and saving me a ton of work and editing to do. So, with that, bye-bye and thanks for watching. Flippin' heck, I need a holiday. Sorry, that was part of the script.